Welcome to U.S. Immigration. The Department of State released the Visa Bulletin for August 2023. We can see minor forward date movements for family, but major retrogression between 3 to 10 years is seen for family F2A and employment EB1 category. Before checking the good and bad part of it, let's listen to President Biden's optimism about the immigration progress in coming days.
So we're making progress. Immigrants, to use the phrase again, I think we're at an inflection point. I think the world is changing, and I think there is one thing that comes with age if you've been honest about it your whole life, and that is some wisdom. I think we're on the cusp of being able to make significant positive changes. I think we have enormous opportunities, and I think I just want to finish the job.
Before we proceed further, please like this video so YouTube algorithm can recommend helpful immigration-related video to everyone interested in this topic. Now to August 2023 Visa Bulletin discussion. USCIS has not yet confirmed whether the dates for filing chart can continue to be used by applicants. That announcement will clarify whether USCIS will accept adjustment applications based on the final action dates chart or on the filing date chart, as it did last month. The priority dates in the August 2023 Visa Bulletin made a 2-year jump for certain categories in Mexico. But F2A retrogress 2 years, moreover there is major 10-year retrogression for employment EB1 India and 2-year retrogression for EB3 overall.
As a year in which we will normalize our visa operations for the benefit of traveling public. As a part of this effort, we will soon open a limited number of appointments for first-time B1, B2 tourist and business visa applicants. We'll start interviewing these applicants later this year, after our student visa rush.
Although we've implemented significant operational changes to increase our capacity, demand for visas remains at an all-time high, and applicants may need to be patient as they try to schedule an interview. We understand, however, that emergencies happen. If you're facing an emergency and have an urgent need to travel, then please follow the instructions at ustraveldocs.com. Briefly, the process looks like this to book an emergency appointment. You must first book an in-person appointment at your post of choice. Once you have a confirmed appointment anywhere on the appointments calendar, you can submit an emergency appointment request. As part of your request, please attach all relevant documentation, what has happened, and why you need to travel. Please note, however, that we will not approve requests to attend weddings or graduation ceremonies, to visit relatives, or to participants in most types of conferences. Unfortunately, this type of travel does not meet the definition of an emergency.
For more immigration news, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Do not forget to hit that notification bell. Let's start from the family-based category. Date for filing application is the date when you can submit I-485 or NVC applications to USCIS or DOS. Your priority date should be before this date. USCIS was allowing date of filing chart for family-based categories, except F2A. You may need to check USCIS Visa Bulletin to know if it changes. Date of filing charts for August 2023 has moved. You can see all the current dates in the screen. F2A remains current for all the countries. In F1, Mexico moves 2 years and 3 months to 1st April 2005, no changes for other countries. In F2A, no changes for any countries. All countries remains current. In F2B, Mexico moves 2 years and 4 months to 1st August 2004, no changes for other countries which remains at 1st January 2017. In F3, no changes for Mexico and Philippines, all other countries remains unchanged at 1st March 2010. In F4, no changes for India and Philippines, Mexico remains at 15th April 2001, all other countries remains at 1st March 2008. Let's look into final action dates. Final action date is the date when USCIS or DOS will render their final decision on submitted applications. Your priority date should be before this date. You can see all the current dates in the screen. In F1, no changes for Mexico and Philippines, India, China and other countries, moves forward 17 days to 1st January 2015. In F2A, all the countries retrogress 2 years and 11 months to 8th October 2017. Mexico retrogress 2 years 2 months to 1st September 2016. In F2B, no changes for any countries. In F3, no changes for Philippines and Mexico, all other countries including India and China, move 17 days to 8 January 2009. In F4, no changes for any countries. Before continuing with this topic, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Do not forget to hit that notification bell. Let's look into the employment based August 2023 Visa Bulletin analysis. You can see the employment filing dates in screen. EB1 is not current. EB1 retrogressed earlier for India and China to 1 June 2022, it continues the same. Other countries remains current. EB2. India remains at May 1, 2012, and China moves forward 3 months to October 8, 2019. All other countries remains the same at 1 December 2022. EB3 India has no change, and it is of August 1, 2012, and China moves 3 months to 1 September 2019. EB3 all other countries remains at 1 May 2013. EB4, no changes for any countries, all other countries remains at 1 October 2018. EB5, all countries remains current, other than unreserved EB5 category for India and China. State Department and USCIS has allowed to use filing dates for many months in past. We are yet to find out if they will be allowing to use filing date chart for employment this month. Let's jump into employment final action dates for August 2023. You can see the final action dates in the screen. EB1 India retrogressed 10-year and 1 month to 1 January 2012, not sure if this is an error from State Department. We are yet to find it out. EB1 China is at 1 February 2022, all the other countries move forward 1 month to 1 August 2023. EB2. No changes for India, it remains at January 1, 2011. EB2 China moves 1 month to July 8, 2019. All other countries move 1 month and 14 days to 1 April 2022. EB3. Professionals and skilled workers. EB3 India remains at last retrogress date of 1 January 2009. EB3 China moves 2 months forward to 1 June 2019. All other countries retrogressed 1 year and 9 months to 1 May 2020. You can see the EB3 other workers date on the screen. EB4. All countries remains at 1 September 2018 with no change. EB5, all countries remains current, other than unreserved EB5 category for India and China. President Biden still aiming for bipartisan immigration reform before going executive order way.
I'll sit down with anyone who in good faith wants to fix our broken immigration system. And it's hard. It's hard on the best of circumstances. But if the most extreme Republicans continue to demagogue this issue and reject solutions, I'm left with only one choice: to act on my own, do as much as I can on my own to try to change that atmosphere. Immigration reform used to be a bipartisan issue. We can make it that way again. It's not only the right thing to do, it's economically a smart thing to do. That's why immigration reform is supported by everyone.
Will these backlogs reduce in near future? State Department is taking initiatives to improve visa processing. But as per internal sources, that is not going to move priority dates drastically until next fiscal year 2024, which starts at October 2023. For future family-based and employment-based category movements. Though much of the immigration reform talks did not progress well in year 2022. There are some hopes for legal employment and family immigration in 2023. USCIS include President Biden's comprehensive immigration plan.
Well, the president's immigration policy is embedded in the US Citizenship Act. Legislatively, we need to act. Our immigration system has been broken for a long time. Title 42 only created pent-up demand, which is why we are going to see the increased numbers. So we can keep kicking the can down the road, but effectively, the only way that we are going to get to an orderly and safe process is to overhaul our immigration system. Closing down legal pathways only creates that bigger demand at the border.
Hope the information presented in the video is useful. US Immigration Channel will be releasing a video when additional information is available on any of these program or regulations. If you have not subscribed, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Do not forget to hit that notification bell. See you soon in our next video.